Hi, I'm Diana with another Lemon Drop lesson. Yesterday we talked about the importance of making conscious decisions to look for the good in every single situation. But what if you're not ready to look for the good in a situation? What if you've been hurt in the past and you've taken that pain and you've pushed it so far down that you're not ready to deal with it or you don't want to deal with it? And the pain is so much that it's creating a bitter experience, resentfulness or bitterness in your life. Or what if you had a situation occur with a friend and you're not ready to deal with that yet? You want to give it a little bit more time to deal with it. I'm reminded of an experience I had with my grandmother. When I was only 5 years old, I was making lemonade in the kitchen with Grandma. And that moment we were making lemonade, Grandma handed me a lemon and she asked me to take the lemon and roll it between my hands. She walked me through the steps as I rolled out the lemon. She would say, roll it some more and harder, and I would roll the lemon. And then when I was finished, I would hand it back to Grandma and I'd say, here Grandma, I'm done. And Grandma would say, no, not yet. And she would take the lemon, put it back in my hand and make me roll it some more. My hands got really tired and I was only 5. Finally, I took the lemon and I said, Grandma, I'm done. Take this lemon. She took it and I said, now can I have some lemonade, please? Grandma said, it's not quite ready yet, but all right, young lady, if you insist, I'll give you some lemonade. She cut the lemon, she poured the juice, just squeezed it right out of the lemon into the glass, and she handed it to me to drink. Now, I was only 5, remember, and I was thinking, oh, I get to have some lemonade. I took the glass, I took a swig, and as soon as I took that lemon juice, I could feel the bitterness in the back of my mouth, and my mouth still waters to this day when I think about that experience. Grandma was laughing. I wasn't laughing, but I remember telling Grandma, oh, this is awful, this is not lemonade. And Grandma telling me, you know, you were impatient. If you'd have given it just a little bit more time, we would have added the water and the sugar, and it would have been lemonade. But you were too impatient, and you didn't give it enough time. And I think about that every time I'm dealing with a situation. And if you're dealing with a situation like that, maybe you need to give it just a little more time. Or sometimes, maybe you don't need to give it quite as much time. There's a fine line. You see, if we give it too much time, we become bitter and resentful. If we don't give it enough time, it doesn't soften it enough for us. And of course, we have to add a little bit of water because the concentrate, we have to water it down a little bit. And sometimes we have to add the sweetness. Add sweetness to your life. So what are some things you can do if you were the person that had so much going on you weren't ready to deal with it yet? Do something nice for a stranger that adds a little sweetness to their life and in turn adds a little sweetness to your life. When you have a little sweetness and a little bit of time, sometimes you can take that experience and make a better experience or a better outcome for yourself. Until next time, this is Diana Weiss.